And starting now.
Hello, my name is Hailemeskel, and my food talk is on food waste. Every day we are exposed to food being wasted in our homes, in our schools, and in many grocery stores without realizing that this is having an environmental, social, and economic impact. Uneaten food, unpeeled bananas, fruits, vegetables are being thrown away every day even though they are perfectly fine to eat. According to Nayeli Carter from the LA Times, 40% of the food produced never gets eaten here in America. Now, that's a large amount of number. And as a country and as students, that we should make our voice be heard and change this number or lower this number to its lowest point possible so that our environment and social life could stay free of food waste. Yes, so these are the food wasted every day, like in many supermarkets because they don't want to donate. And seeing this as a student kind of breaks my heart because really wasting food shouldn't be the case since there's so many factors we could do without. We could help people that are hungry or less fortunate in this case rather than wasting it. A little story about myself. I was born and raised in Ethiopia, and really wasting food wasn't in our home. Because I remember my mother would be struggling to feed me everyday nutritious food as it is needed as I was growing up. But I remember she would struggle really to find food. But now coming here in America and realizing that my first elementary school forced me to take 3 packages of milk, 3 types of fruit, and unlimited lunch meals, when only for the student to end up throwing them, I couldn't believe my eyes. So the one thing that we need to consider when we're throwing away food is that the 1 in 6 people here in America are living under food insecure household. This means lacking reliable access to a sufficient quantity of affordable and nutritious food. So we need to think about these people and really not waste food and kind of like put them aside in our everyday lives, and rather than wasting food, maybe we could donate to these people and change their lifestyle. However, it's not only at school that we're wasting food. It's we're wasting food in our own schools, and mainly grocery stores or supermarket are wasting food every day because the product they're selling doesn't look appealing to their customers' eyes. Now, you might be asking yourself, why do these supermarkets waste so much food? Well, these markets are afraid that in case something goes wrong or someone like in a homeless community gets sick, they will be sued and charged against this situation. And so they're mostly scared or afraid to donate because of this case. However, that's why we have the Bill Emerson Good Samaritan Food Donation Act, which means that grocery stores are waived from any liability. Is a liability if someone was to get sick from product they donated. So really, as long as these companies donate food out of good faith, they will be waived of any liability that might come after that. Now, it's not only that we're affecting many people that need food when we're wasting food, but we're also hurting our environment. So most of the trash that we throw away goes straight to the landfill, causing one of the most dangerous and deadly greenhouse gas called methane gas. Methane gas is more massive and more larger than like carbon dioxide, which makes it the major pollutant to like global warming. And so we are affecting our environment through these factors. And so if we want a better life for our children or for our family in the future, we shouldn't just throw away food knowing that it is really impacting our own environment that we live in. So at the end of the day, there's really things to do that we could like help change, and those things are really those things are like knowing really the difference between sell-by and best-by dates. So these dates are put by the like manufacturer or producers of the product to show them how fresh this food could stay, how long, like, or how many years could it stay, or like weeks or months on shelves before it gets bad for their customer. So it is really not for your own safety that is put. It's just for the brand's sake. So at home, when you have like fresh milk or fresh yogurt and other things that say sell by this date or best before this date, really you shouldn't throw it away because it is still perfectly fine to eat. And another things we should do that could really help us minimize food waste is if we kind of change our habit from buying so much food that we don't need and like just keeping it in the house for a week or so and it's not eaten, and then at the end of the day it gets expired and we throw it away. So if we change up the habit about like buying what you need and eating what you buy, it could really make a great impact on our society. And another thing is we come at the end to our good old friends, reuse, reduce, and recycle. And like if we were able to reduce the amount of food that we eat, like again, if we don't buy what we don't need, we could really change how we see food wasting in our country. Now, I'm not saying that we should all be contributed to food wasters in America, but I am suggesting to have a clear mindset to kind of minimize our habits every day because, again, we could create a great society by not wasting food. So I understand that this is a big kind of impact for especially people used to wasting food, lunches, because we have enough to eat. But like it's like saying I want to be a vegetarian or I want to be a vegan. So I understand it could take a while, but like step by step, one step at a time could really make the difference between saving our environment and making it free of food waste and contributing to make a difference. Thank you.